Hey everyone, my name is Eric O'Gain, and you're watching It Is What It Is. Just for the record, my last name is spelled Holguin. It is pronounced Olguin. The H is silent. I can't even tell you my whole life that my last name has been butchered, and I'm kind of over it, but it would be nice if people could pronounce it correctly. But I'm not going to be bitter about that. So this is my first video blog. I decided that to start doing my blog via video because it gave me a chance to talk to people and let them see me in person rather than just reading text. Because a lot of people tend to hide behind text, and it's very edited and it's very impersonable. I see it. It can be cold. One thing that I find weird is my parents recently started text messaging me or learning how to text. Well, not my parents. My mom. My dad doesn't really do it. But I remember when she first started texting me, like for my birthday or for holidays that I wasn't at home for, she would text me, "Oh, happy birthday," and I guess it's easy for them because they see it. Oh, we're telling them happy birthday, but I guess just for me, it's all about being personable. And the way I see it is, if you're going to text someone happy birthday, that person better be just an acquaintance. If you actually care about the person, and if you actually um, there's actual meaning behind what you're saying to that person, you should call them and tell them in person rather than, oh, happy birthday, because that's saying that you don't want to talk to them anymore. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing my blog online, which I'm pretty excited about. We'll see how it evolves. I don't know if it's going to evolve very much right now. I'm just in my room. um, I'm sure my roommates, neighbors, in rooms around are probably thinking, "Who is that guy talking to himself?" So I'm gonna do that. So I had a great Christmas. I was able to get a cheap flight back home, courtesy of some flyer miles that I had saved up. So I paid $80 to go home, which is pretty great. And then on the way back, I had to finagle a bit with some of the flights to be able to not have to pay $400 to $500 for a one-way flight back to Los Angeles. So one of the things that I'm going to talk about today is going after your dreams. Um, I know a lot of people wait until the new year to start the resolution, whether it may be going to the gym, they might be whatever it is that they want to do. For some reason, they put it off until the end of the year to go for this. And what I say and what I think should be is, it could be March, it could be August, it could be October, it could be November, it could be December if you want it to be December. But you shouldn't have to wait until everyone decides to do a resolution to start your resolution. Um, One thing that I pride myself on is always always going for what I've always wanted to do. For those of you that know me, I ran for city council back in 2009. I was a keynote speaker at my graduation. I moved to New York City without a job, without an apartment, barely knowing 3 or 4 people max, and I got out of it pretty good. And I'm planning on going back in. But I think what I believe is that a lot of people need to have more confidence in themselves. They need to be able to tell themselves, "Look, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go for it." And I know it sounds so much easier than it is what I'm saying, but it really does take a dedicated person to be able to just go for it and just to do what they want to do. Because if you don't do it, your whole life you're going to be regretting, you're going to be sad, you're not going to feel fulfilled with yourself because you didn't achieve your goals. Um, or not necessarily your goals, what you truly, deeply, deep down want to do. And I think it's important that you do that, because I think success obviously equals happiness, and if you're happy, and if you're happy doing something that you love to do, you're going to be successful at it. And which could be financially, could be personally, um, whatever your version of success is, you should always fight to go for it, because no matter what, that's it's gonna define you as a person. I know I'm sort of rambling on and on and on, but recently it took me moving to Los Angeles this past October um, to realize what it is I like to do, what it is that I want to do. For the past few couple years, I was working in talent management in New York City, working with actors, trying to get all these actors' careers going, and it's great, it's fun, it's interesting. I met a lot of great people, did a lot of cool stuff, but it hit me that it was not what I wanted to do, and I'm going to start working on what I want to do. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now because it's a big surprise, and you're going to see in the future. Um, but I just want to push the importance that you should always go for your goals, and don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let money tell you no. Don't let your credit tell you no. Don't let a damn apartment lease tell you no. Um, and it's tough. It's tough. I sacrificed a lot to move to New York. I gave up a lot, ruined my credit, but it's getting better. Um, and so, one thing that I do is I don't let all these materialistic things define who I am and define the limits on my goals. I like I said, I when some tough stuff was I had to, you know, end relationships with friends, and well, not necessarily end them, but go from being in the same city as them to Facebook. And as much as I love Facebook, as much as I think Facebook is great, it doesn't compare to being there in person. Um, so I think the moral of my message is right now, just go for it. Just believe in yourself. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, no matter who happens, at the end of the day, you're always going to have yourself because you're the only person that you could rely on, and you're the only person that is going to make your dreams come true. Not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, not your best friend, not your mom, not your dad, not anybody. Um, Only you are going to be able to do what it is that you want to do, and I think it's important that I tell people that. It frustrates me a lot because I always tell people, one thing that frustrates me is I don't see why people don't achieve their goals. And I'm not saying your goals have to be, be the next movie star or run for public office or, save a country. It could be you want to be a successful English teacher. You want to, you know, if you've always wanted to be an actor, but you're from Valforias, Texas, and there's no way of becoming an actor out there, you obviously have to make some sacrifices, but don't let your environment control your goals. Don't let your environment control what it is that you want to do. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be happy. It's your life, and you're going to be the one that has to live with it. And you're going to be the one that when you're 60, 70, 80, 90 years old, you're going to be looking back and thinking to yourself, damn it, I wish I would have gone for it. I wish I would have just done it and see what happened. Um, yes, you might fail, you might not, you never know. You never know until you try. And I know it's so cliche for me to be saying this, but it's so true. It's one thing that I just kept having to just tell myself, just go for it, just go for it, just do it, just do it. Um, yes, I know you have a college degree. Yes, you have a good resume, blah blah blah. But in order to achieve this goal, you have to sacrifice having that 9 to 5 job and basically eat shit just to get this towards this goal. Because for me, my whole mentality is, yes, I'm gonna eat shit, not in a literal way, but in a metaphorical way, obviously, to go for what I want to do. And yeah, it's for me, I'm very positive. I know that this is what I'm gonna do is gonna work out because for me, failure is not an option. Yeah, I might get detours. Yeah, other stuff might happen. Stuff's gonna get in the way. But problems only happen because you let them happen and you let them take over you. So, what I think everyone's New Year's resolution today is to, what I think everyone's New Year's resolution should be is to A, start your resolution ASAP. And B, if you don't have one right now, that's totally fine. Um, have one next couple months, go for it. But start setting up a plan to get towards that goal. Put it on paper and tell yourself, this is what I'm going to do. And use your resources. When I say use your resources, friends, family, if you know me, call me. I'll see what I can help you with, depending on what it is that you want to do. That's my whole outlook on it. People always think I'm crazy. People question why I do such eclectic things, like move to New York City and then up and move to LA, and just do all this stuff. It's because I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm working towards what I want to work towards. And I know it's not going to come overnight. I know it's not going to be easy, but I have determination, and that's what you got to have. Um, So I could go on and on and on, but I see that I'm already 11 and a half minutes, and if you've been watching it this far, thank you. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will probably be having one very soon. So once again, my name's Eric Holding. You're watching It Is What It Is, and take it easy.